I'm just going to show y'all real quick the effective tariff. So as you can see, we're building this house. It's a pretty big house, right? In the shed right here, we got a bunch of equipment for the house that we're going to install later. But let's see. Oh, made in Thailand, made in Thailand, Thailand. What about this? Made in Taiwan. Oh, shit. What about this? What about this? Where's this made, huh? Oh, made in China. Great. Made in China, China. So all of this is now more expensive. These shower drains, these toilet seats, these shower heads, all of this being more expensive means this house is going to cost more money when someone wants to buy it. Because now it's cost us more money to build the house. This is why tariffs are bad. This is why we shouldn't have tariffs.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Since when the Trump's tariff got into effect, people have been having issues now. There have been a lot of people ranting about it because of the negative effect it has on people, small businesses, and even just normal individuals. Imagine ordering something online thinking that you've gotten the final price and then boom, another bill just shows up for you unexpectedly. Like, that is so annoying. The fact that you don't even get like the whole final price, the tariffs and the duties that's included in it, like if you can see all of that all up front, then you decide if you want to purchase an item or you just feel like it's not worth it and you just leave it alone. But no, you're not going to get that. It will just come to you after you've already made your purchase and paid the price for whatever you're buying, and then it's going to come later. So more and more customers are sharing their stories of being hit with this extra fees after buying goods internationally. Be it electronics, clothes, or even small household items, the surprise often comes with the package arriving at your door. We're going to be checking out these videos and see how people are feeling about this and what their experiences with it. But before we get right into this video, please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
New Trump tariffs are going to put millions of American small businesses out of business by the end of this year. So I have two small clothing brands and I manufacture in Mexico, and I just got my first tariff bill. Based on this tariff bill that I just got, in order to recuperate what I just paid to the government, God knows what they're going to do with that money, I will need to increase my product cost by $8. So that gives you just a small idea of how tariffs trickle down. If you were in the camp that believed foreign governments, foreign companies paid for tariffs, you're incredibly wrong. It's the importer that pays for the tariff, or they pay for the tariff up front to the business, the manufacturer, but then as a result their product costs increase. So then what happens? If your product costs increase by $5, $6, $7, $8 due to tariffs, you're going to increase your product prices by $5, $6, $7, $8. So us, the end consumers here in the United States, are going to be paying way more. Small business owners like myself are going to be paying way more, and to try to recuperate as much as possible, we're going to have to increase our product costs. Maybe people are in an industry where they can't increase their product costs that much more and they just can't afford to pay these tariffs, and as a result they're going to have to close down their businesses. All the fees that you have to pay, all the different taxes that you have to pay, LLC fees, lawyer fees, accounting fees in America is just becoming so difficult for someone to pursue that American dream that so many people came to this country for. And I think these tariffs that were just imposed, especially considering they were imposed on every single country out there, are going to be the final nail in the coffin for so many people. The typical counter argument of stupid people is, well, why don't you just manufacture in America? Why not here? Manufacturing in America is not feasible. It's not realistic. For many industries, such as the textile industry, it kind of doesn't even exist in the United States. But on top of that, production costs are so out of this world that they don't make any sense unless the end consumer is willing to pay $300 for a basic garment. The only thing that's going to come out of these tariffs is non-business owners are going to be paying 10-20% more for basic goods, and business owners about 10, 20, maybe 30% of small businesses are going to shut down in the next 4 months.
I ordered a $99 item from Hong Kong, then FedEx demanded $180 more for months. Here's what happened. If you've been following along, you know that back in May, I ordered a clothing item for my daughter for her birthday. It cost $99, and then a few weeks later, I received a $180 bill from FedEx. This was a tax duty related to the tariffs that Trump put in place for that short period of time. I had sent a couple emails to their tax disputes, the duty and tax disputes, and the one that I sent on July 9th said, Hi there, I received a very unexpected bill for $180.13 related to a purchase for my daughter. I'm wondering, number one, why was this bill sent after the item was received and in my possession? Had I known there would be these additional charges, I never would have purchased the item. And number two, is this bill a result of the tariffs by President Trump? And since those tariffs are paused, can you cancel the original charge? I got no response and then was issued another bill that they said was the final demand. So I sent another email. That email said, I've still not received a response on my July 9th inquiry. I also received another copy of the bill today. Can you please respond to my original request? These were not long emails. They were not super well researched, but still no response. I know some of you asked in the comments, did I ever pay the bill? What happened? But I was kind of waiting it out because I wasn't gonna pay it until I received a response from FedEx. Also, I was keeping my eyes open for if there was going to be a class action or something like that, because it struck me that this was completely unfair. For all the reasons we talked about in the former videos, that to buy something and then receive an unexpected bill in the mail that was twice the cost without any notice of this during the original purchase is completely unjust and unfair and against consumer protections. So then today I received an email this morning which said, "Dear valued FedEx customer, thank you for contacting FedEx Duty Tax Disputes. Invoice blank was canceled and billed to shipper." That's it. So thanks FedEx for canceling that $180 bill that I probably never should have gotten, but I have to wonder how many other consumers just paid these bills thinking that they were going to be sent to collections with these final demand notices if they didn't pay them. I've looked online. I have not seen any further updates from FedEx or in the news about them canceling other consumers' unexpected bills like this. So let me know in the comments if you have a similar story. Certainly, as your state senator, I will do everything in my power to stand up for consumers, stand up to price gouging, do anything we can here in Georgia to blunt the impact of these chaotic Trump tariffs to protect consumers here in Georgia.
In case y'all were wondering if tariffs are having a real world effect, I have a story for y'all. So my husband and I, we have a friend in Poland and he wanted these headphones and like a little gift for his daughter. And it's cheaper, obviously, to buy some things in America. So he was like, well, I'll just buy it and then get it shipped to your house and then you can ship it to me. And he thought it would just be, you know, like a flat rate to ship it from the United States to Poland. Well, I just got back from FedEx and DHL. Do you want to guess what I was quoted to ship this box? It's two things. FedEx quoted me $214. Express delivery would have been over $300. So I was like, thank you. I'm gonna go check out DHL. DHL quoted me $241 to ship this box to Poland. I was able to chat with both of the workers about what's been going on with people trying to ship things during this era of tariffs. They said it's been really chaotic. People are shocked at how expensive it is to ship things. People are getting surprised with fees. So what most likely is going to happen now is we're just going to help him return these products that were bought because it defeats the purpose of him trying to get something cheaper sent to him in Poland. He might as well just buy it where he is in Europe and pay extra, you know, rather than have to pay this huge tax. So thank you to the dumbass Americans who voted for Donald Trump. Y'all got, okay?
We need to talk about tariffs. I ordered a package for reusable tissues. I've shown them in my videos. They're just this, whatever. Paid $40 for 2 bundles, and then I got this on my door. It says you have a payment due of $37.15. I wasn't here that day, but the delivery guy came the next day, and he's like, hey, you need to write me a check for $37 for me to give you this package, and I was really confused. So I look, and it's the package of my tissues, and he says it's a tariff because it's coming from Canada. So on my $40 purchase, I owe a $37.15 tariff. I said, what happens if I don't pay it? And he pretty much just looked at me like a deer in headlights, and I guess it gets sent back. I don't know. But needless to say, I'm not gonna pay $40 on a $40 purchase. So I hope this serves as a 5-second lesson that a tariff is like a toll that has to be paid for the product to come into the country, and typically the importer covers it, but that cost can get passed on to you, and in some cases, it will.
Y'all, I just got hit by these tariffs and I am pissed off. Straight up. I'm pissed. I ordered an item from Women's Best and the item was a thing of amino acids for $15.99. I ordered that a month ago. I got it. I started using it. No problem. I went to go check my mail and I got mail from FedEx. And I'm like, what is this? I'm like, oh, this is nothing or whatever. But it said first class. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and open it. I opened it, y'all. And for a $15 item, they're charging me $51 worth of tariffs. I'm not doing it. I'm not paying it. Send it to collections, FedEx. I don't know what to tell you, because what they should have done is that they should have had a prompt or something on the website that let me know, hey, just so you know, there's going to be an additional fee not mentioned here when you make this purchase, and this is what the fee was going to be. If I knew it was going to be $51 for a $15 product, I would have never purchased it. And now I'm like, they should have told me way in advance. Like, they should have told me last month when I purchased the item and got the item. Not a whole month and almost a month and a half later, they're sending me an invoice. Because now I'm like, well, shoot, let me ship it back. Let me go ahead and ship it back. I don't care if it's open, let me ship it back. But then I'm like, if I ship it back, are you going to charge me another $51 to ship it back? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not ordering nothing else offline. I'm done. It's a wrap. I'm not ordering nothing else offline. This just really pissed me off today, because I'm like, what? They should have had it. You need to... Companies, businesses, y'all gotta have this on the website based on where people are ordering from, just to let you know this is gonna be the additional amount. Now, I'm no longer rocking with Women's Best. I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna enjoy these amino acids while they last, and I'm gonna find me a different product. Yes, this specific company isn't the only company that's being affected by this. Everyone is, but it's a simple fact that you could have let me know. I didn't even know the company was in a foreign country. I had no idea. I usually get it from Target, no longer shopping at Target. So I just went online, typed it in, ordered it, Apple Pay, boom, boom, boom. I got that done in like less than 5 minutes, and it was on the way. I had no idea I was ordering from a brand in the UK. Come on now. I am so pissed off with this $51 bill. This is just gonna be one of those bills that's just gonna go to the grave with me. I'm not paying it. It's the principle. It's not about whether you got it or not. It's just about the principle. I'm not doing it. You should have let me know when you saw me ordering from the United States, hey, just to let you know, this is gonna be an additional something, something, something. FedEx don't send me a bill almost a month and a half, 2 months later for a product that I've already started using. And then it's like, I can't even send it back, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna charge me another $51 to send it back. So yeah, y'all, it's a wrap. I'm done ordering stuff online. I just went back to check the website just to see if I missed the prompt. Was it my mistake? Was it my error? Was I going too fast? Because I did check out in less than 5 minutes. Went back, put something else in my cart, no prompt mentioning the $51 tariff charge for this item based on where I was ordering from. That's number one. Number two, they're not in the UK. They're from Austria, which is in Germany. So, but you guys get my point here. You guys get my point. Be careful. Pay attention to where you ordering from. At this point, if I can't get in the store, it's just not meant for me. And this is really going to help with my financial budget. But I'm just so tight right now that I just got hit by these tariffs. $15 product, $51 for tariffs. Absolutely not. I'm telling you, I'm being straight up.
Well, there's going to be a lot of people rejecting their packages, because tell me why they wouldn't tell you what your fees are upfront, and then all of a sudden you will just have a fee that's going to be right there at your doorstep and will tell you, hey, if you don't pay this, you're not going to get your package. Most of them wouldn't even let you request for a refund so you can get your money back. Because why is the tariffs for some of these items actually costing more than the item you purchased? Already, price of things have become so expensive, more than usual. And then now you have all those fees to pay. It just doesn't make anything better, honestly. The surprise fee is actually too high and full of frustrated people who feel like they got tricked, because the original price looked like a great deal until tariff. Honestly, I feel like a lot of businesses will lose repeat customers, because nobody want to sit down and be gambling with mystery fees that you really don't know what it's going to cost, like what your tariffs might be on the item, and you just, surprise, here you go with your fees. It's just going to make you not want to even purchase anything at all. And that's the reason why mostly if I'm going to order anything right now, like my main focus is, am I going to get, I hope it's an item that I can get my refund from. So when I get hit with any tariffs, I'll just be like, you know what? You can take the package back, give me my money back. That's all, because I don't think it's worth it.
I'm Paul, and I have a $918,000 tariff bill. That number is actually real. This is not an exaggeration for social media. In the last 2 years, I have imported approximately $3.7 million worth of golf carts with my company, and I've actually paid tariffs on all of those. This is not even about the Trump tariffs, which have caused havoc for my business, which I'm still not even recovering from. This is about June of last year, an organization called the American Vehicle Manufacturers Coalition filed a petition with the US government to look into Chinese golf cart imports. And it's called anti-dumping. So it's a specific type of tariff. And in June of this year, that coalition, they got what they wanted. They got a 478% tariff retroactive to November of 2024. So who is this coalition that would have the power to do this, to influence the US government? This is an organization that's comprised of two very specific companies that have been losing market share. I am a tiny player in this, but they've been losing market share to these Chinese manufacturers who are importing. So I'm going to tell you who those companies are. The companies are Club Car and EasyGo, but it's not just that. There's more to it. I'm going to show you the amounts per container. So this is actually only relating to a very small percentage of the golf carts that I've imported. It's only 5 containers that actually were caught in this that equal that $918,000 tariff. And I've already paid the tariffs, again, original tariffs on those containers. Here are the amounts for each of the 5 containers that are subject to this 478% retroactive tariff.
So we got something in the mail, and I'm going to open it with you all. This is a tariff bill. I'm a little scared to open it, but let's see how much we owe. Oh my gosh. We owe $294. I don't even know if it costs that much. We ordered a piece of equipment or a part for my husband's dirt bike from Canada. They've already delivered it. And then now we got sent a bill because of the tariffs. Oh my gosh.
Haven't said anything about it yet, but these US tariffs are really messing us up. The tariff on our art toys is going to be about 35%, and our small business typically gets 30 to 50% of our sales from the States. It's not good math. We ran a Kickstarter in April, and over 90 amazing Americans helped us bring this project to life, but we now find ourselves on the hook for all of the tariffs for those orders. While we may have been a little naive to think this wouldn't affect us so much, it's also just been really hard to make any business decisions with all the uncertainty. A lot of couriers actually stopped service to the States in August while they figured out how to collect these tariffs. We put our American orders on hold at that point as well. It'll be quite a hard pill to swallow if we can't send orders there anymore. Americans have always been so supportive of our brand, and I don't think we'd be where we are without you. So thanks for your patience while we figure out the best way to get this service back up and running, and hopefully this is not a nail in the coffin for Collectible Cities. This does probably spell the end for is our Squarespace website. I think it's about time we graduate onto a Shopify platform. If anyone's got any advice, tips, or wants to give us a bit of a hand with this, please let me know.
Do y'all see this? This is a tariff on me, okay? I purchased these goods, very expensive, by the way, from London. The UPS person came up to my door, knocked, and said, "Ma'am, you have to pay this before I can give you your package." He was not gonna let that go unless I paid this. Y'all MAGA people are so, like, y'all don't read books, you don't research, you don't know shit, because this is your fees and taxes. And where's that going to? That's not going to you, okay? That's going to the government. They're taking this extra money, okay? The tariff is on you, and then you're paying the government, okay? The merchant does not pay this. They don't see this. They don't get this. So if you're gonna buy something that costs $300, you're gonna drop an extra $50 just because you voted for that orange man.
So put a finger down if you ordered clothes for your vacation only to get them after your vacation, but just got hit with $1,000 tariff tax, which is more than what you actually spent on your order. Yep, I just got hit with a invoice from FedEx for $1,087.37 for outfits that I bought back in April for my birthday vacation that I didn't even get to wear. And I think I maybe kept like 1 or 2 pieces from it because the rest were intended for vacation that I didn't get. But this is now what's happening with our government. So essentially the shippers are now adding what they consider like a brokerage fee to the customers. This was before covered by the vendors, but now it is our responsibility because our government has imposed these tariff taxes. So what used to be just you paid for maybe shipping and you pay for your order and that's it. Now you can get a surprise bill for $1,087 in the mail. And I'll insert like a picture of it, what my order total was. I think I spent like $1,000 flat at ASOS. So my tariff tax is actually more than what my order was. Make it make sense?
Good morning. So I'm in a great mood. I always order my pencils from this Black-owned company in Paris, you know, because I like to be fancy, but I like to be fancy on a budget. They have very good eyebrow pencils. They have always worked very well for me, to the point where I typically just buy my pencils from them and buy them in bulk so that I always have pencils on hand, because it is that serious for me. Like once I have a certain eyebrow pencil or makeup product that I like, I don't like to deviate from that. So I bought these thinking that I bought them in time before tariffs and things like that went into place. Guess what I got this morning? Are we great yet? Are we great yet? For reference, this is what I originally paid for 5 of them.
Well, the only thing I can say is if you shop online from overseas sellers, there are a few tips that you could use. Maybe always check the fine print. Does the seller mention delivered duties paid or delivered duties unpaid? Use shipping calculators provided by customs. And I would say you should always stick with platforms that show estimated duties upfront. But I know most of these platforms refuse to show it. But it's a way for you to, be less likely to get hit with bill that ruins the deal. Remember, it might come with a hidden tariff surprise. Have you ever been hit with one of these unexpected bills, or you have never experienced it yet? Just drop your story in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys for watching this video to the very end. Please make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.